I just had a message on my messagery, which is the answer phone on my portable, my mobile phone, and it's in French. And I wish I could share it with you because the young girl leaving the message hardly drew breath and was speaking at speed. And luckily, I knew why she was calling and was able to ring her back and say to her, "You've left me a message on my messagery, and it was too quick. I'm English." And she, I mean, I was laughing, and she laughed, and it's fine. But oh my god, if I could play it back to you, I think French people would have a job to have understood what she was saying. She really wasn't taking a breath. It's like, I don't know whether she was nervous about leaving the message or what, but it was like it was like coming at me. People who've talked to me mentioned the royal family, and the reason I don't vlog about them is I don't read about them because I can't bear to read about the royal family because I don't like the royal family. I've spoken about Harry and Meghan before, and people haven't liked that. They haven't liked my views on Harry and Meghan because they have views about Meghan. Um, but I don't talk about the royal family because I don't read about them, so they're not in my face, um, so I tend to know little about what's going on with them. So when Jan, I think, said yesterday in comments that poor William and Kate can't afford to buy a house in London for their children to live in London, um, I was just like, what the fuck? What the fuck? They can't afford to live in London. And yet all of those, so it takes me straight back. If William and Kate can't afford to live in London with 3 children, what about all those people that are holding London up on their shoulders? All the cleaners, all the train drivers, all the nurses, all the hospitality, all the shopkeepers, and it could go on. What about them? They afford to live in London, or have to afford to live in London. They might have 3 or 4 kids. They can afford to live in London. So come on, William and Kate, get get a get a whatever. I can't think what the word is, but get a grip. Get a fucking grip. So yeah, this is what happens. I don't like the royal family. I think it should be abolished. I don't think that there should be a monarchy. And, you know, as I've said in comments to someone, you know, if I make something like this, people will come along and tell me, oh, you know, it brings in the tourist and the tourist industry would suffer, la, 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 la. And as the person in the comments pointed out, that we don't have a monarchy here. And it hasn't stopped tourists from coming here to see what France has to offer. They don't come to see the King of France. Yeah, some of them go to see the Queen. She's not always in London anyway. Some of them come for that, the pomp and ceremony. But you could probably have that without the monarchy. You know, you'd still have splendid buildings to look at. You'd still have, you know, amazing history to look at without having a royal family all leeching off the public and making their money and off the public. You know, what could be done with that money? Sell off the crown jewels. Yeah, sell off the fat crown fucking jewels and spread the wealth. Spread the wealth to people that need it. See, that's what happens when you get me outraged about something else. And now I'm going to get people going, oh, you're obsessed. Well, they can fuck off. I'm not. But as I've said, I didn't know about William and Kate because I don't read royal stuff. I don't read celebrity stuff. It doesn't interest me because it would outrage me. It would piss me off. And this is what happens. Somebody's just given me a little bit of a flame, a little bit of a blue flame about what's going on. And this is what you get. So, yeah, shame on you. Shame on you that you can't afford to live in London. What do you think all the people that, you know, are doing that live in London, they manage? Shame on you.